guys? It is Mary. We invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, y'all. Because today we are going to be reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac, you guys. It is a new episode. And we're just going to get right into with the fight that has continued with Charisse and Karen.
Yeah.
Basically, it was a bunch of F words again and going back and forth and don't disrespect my mama. Charisse, Giselle's just dumb. Like, that's really a friend. Cloud chase, never. She's literally cloud chasing right now. I was there for you. Out of all our friends, I was the only one who was there.
I know.
Okay? Why do you keep on bringing it up on TV if it was really genuine? And then she had the nerve to stick her head in the car. I was here, Karen. You see me? So when I put it on TV, you know I was there. You can't lie and say it wasn't because you see me. Like, it was all very fake, Charisse. And the jealousy is so predominant.
She's very bitter. And I'm not sure, like, and then she
had a husband who didn't like her.
Yeah.
And you know, I want to shout out one of our subscribers. I think her name was Arlita. She did say that she was not on Real House of Atlanta.
Is this yours?
Yeah, that's the one I just started drinking.
Okay.
But apparently, so I guess she was one of the originals. I guess she's the original on Real Housewives of Potomac. That's where I think I got her confused from. So, yeah, she was originally on the show, but we haven't really seen much of Charisse in a while. Like, I think this is her coming back.
I think what it is,
she
was the original.
Yeah.
And now Karen, all of a sudden, is like the grand dame of the whole thing. Yeah. And it's annoying her.
And she's looking better. She has a husband. I mean, Karen stayed looking good. She really stayed looking good, honey.
She's
Skin on
looking
fleek,
good.
body on 100.
She is. She really is.
Hair on fleek.
She really is.
And Charisse is just looking like I don't want to say a bitter old hag, but I mean, she looking quite bitter. And I mean, her eyelashes. She's looking
really bitter. I mean, you yelled. You said this woman open her legs for a married man or whatever you said, that she having sex with married people.
And then she was in rehab.
That she was in rehab. You said all of this stuff, so I was shocked.
When Giselle
and Robin were like,
her character was assassinated completely.
And all the awful things you said about her, I was like,
Giselle, how dumb can you be?
Were you not at the table? And I'm so happy that, what's her name? Candace called them out on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you have this apology? Now you're getting on Karen for this apology.
But you didn't do the same for
Wendy.
But
you didn't do the same when it was Mia having her little general apology.
I'm glad
Candace is so messy.
But I love it though. I think she's messy when she needs to be.
And I am triggered right now. Candace, it's too funny. Candace, really, are you really triggered, or you just trying to be messy? You want to remind them of their stuff. That's what she was trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting on Karen for what?
They're such hypocrites. Robin and Giselle are the biggest. I didn't even know Robin was so much of a hypocrite. I actually liked her. She just
if you were hating around Giselle, just know. I mean, and they call themselves the light-eyed bandits. So
they are bandits. For sure. They are little bandit devils. That's all I can say. Hot mess.
I mean, they're always with each other with their shenanigans, and it just gets old. I mean, yeah.
And so they were trying to put Charisse up on this platform,
like she would,
she's the person.
She's the queen of Potomac, and she thought she would be triggered,
just so that Karen and Kara would just like.
When Giselle said, I knew they were trying to trigger Karen. But she said nothing. She says, I'm good. She said, well, you can't stop a conversation. She said, well, that's fine. You can talk to yourself, but I'm good on my end. And she's like, well, I'm just going to say this. You're a bullshitter. And then try to get people involved in all this stuff and just going back and forth. Like, it was literally so dumb. Like, they looked like petulant children trying to get their, mommy, pay attention to me, mommy.
Karen was not. It was like, shoot, fly, don't bother me.
You don't exist. You are a non-mother effing factor, as Ellen Lozada would say.
My goodness gracious me.
Yeah, that was a mess. But let's talk about Mia and Jacqueline.
Oh, boy, yes.
Mia, basically, they were all trying to talk about Jacqueline. I think this was at the first dinner, before they had a whole Mexican thing. Mexican dinner.
Yeah.
So they basically were like, well, I mean, what's going on with you and Mia? Are you guys good now? And Jacqueline was like, no disrespect to any of you guys here, I just met you guys. If anything, I need to talk to her, and that's what we're going to do. So they went to the room, still had cameras there.
Which
I knew it was not
you all
gonna
right.
End. Yeah.
Since you all were there, Jacqueline, Mia, don't say that stuff about her. She kind of just let y'all know, I don't know you all.
Yeah.
I don't trust you all.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk directly to my friend, and then she bites you in the tail, Jacqueline. So it was just coming around for all of them.
Yeah, I mean, it was really a mess or whatever. And basically, Mia was on this high horse. Me, personally, if I was Jacqueline, I would not even bother to talk to that ogre with the craters in her face. And I just would not have even bothered myself. Because she was like, talk to me. Talk to me.
I think she was expecting her to apologize. I think that's what she's used to in the past. And this time, Jacqueline was not having it.
No.
And, but we found information that Mia, was with Jordan while
she was the mistress before she became the wife. I was just like, how do you become a mistress to something like that? That thing that you call a husband.
Well, he had money. I know she was trying to say my husband ain't got money. Maybe he doesn't have money now, but he used to have money.
I mean, that has to be the only reason why you would have sex with that thing.
And then were they trying to insinuate? Was Candace trying to insinuate that she was a stripper?
Well, she said you can take the hole out the strip club, but you can't take the strip club out the hole. And I was like, what does that mean?
Stripper? I mean, she's done very well for herself if she was a stripper, and now she's a chiropractor.
I think she's done a lot of sick stuff in her past, and that's why her face is deformed like it is.
Well, I think the reason why her face is deformed is because she's had work done. You know, some people are having some weird stuff. You know now what they do? Well, they go in and take the fat out of your cheeks to make your face.
There was one
picture. Who wants their face like
she literally has holes in her face.
That is too much Botox.
Like, she literally looks
too much Botox.
Horrible.
Yeah.
She does not look well.
She looked better when she was a girl, and she and Jacqueline took that picture. She looks totally different.
The picture was blurry, Mom.
I know, but she looks decent. Now it's like she looks like some kind of caricature, right?
Like a character out of The Purge. She does not look well at all.
What is going on? Sometimes when at some angles she looks okay, and then other full-on angles you're like, whoa. But that's what happens. Too much Botox, too much work. When you get too much, remember that lady?
They're opening up your spirit to all that sick stuff that you and your husband are doing. Yeah. And then you're talking about how you slept with Peter's girlfriend, and then how you guys are watching people together. I mean, all of that, and then on top of you having sex with a man that you actually don't like, and he don't like you. All of that takes a physical toll. You know, like
you're
when
pimping out your husband. You're literally, if the tables were turned, we'll be saying the husband is pimping out the wife.
Yes, but
you know, the husband while you sit back and I don't even know what
when
that is.
When you are spiritually doing things that really don't resonate well, it actually shows on the outside.
Yeah, it manifests on your physical form.
Yes, and just the way she acts as well. And also what I noticed
with
Mia,
she's a horrible person.
And also really with Mia, I realized that she is no longer like this with her mouth, because she no longer has her
bulldog.
Yes. To back her up.
Yeah.
So she's really more mute. Like when Wendy came for her ass, she really was not coming. She was trying to pull every single card out the house, even pulled out the LGBTQ card, honey, talking about how, what's wrong being gay? She said that she literally, Wendy said, you and your husband can go and F men and women.
Yeah.
So meaning you also could be effing men. And I mean, your husband could also be effing men as well. I mean, it could go both ways.
They take part in the orgies. I guess that's, because when someone talks so much about their sexual...
Too much,
like your husband, like this is supposed to be. I don't know.
And
this
then you said that your son,
it's not even your lover. This is like it's sacred. And
then she even said her husband had foreplay done with another woman, Peter's girlfriend, before they got married, the nights before the wedding. So all of that is just too much.
However, that woman was her girlfriend.
That's what she was saying.
So she is bisexual then, Mia.
I have no idea.
So maybe that's why she was trying to have some kind of storyline. Like, I was just like, where did that come from? That's right, when she says that I have more to lose than you do.
Yeah. Because Mia just does not act like she has much to lose. No. Not the way she's going around talking about all of her sexual escapades. Yeah. As if you don't have employees who have to look at you when they see you coming to work. I have
no idea what the reason for that is. I find that she's very unhappy. She smiles and grins, but I just find
it doesn't reach her eyes.
Very, very unhappy. And I also think that she's really sad about the whole Jacqueline thing.
Yeah,
and all you have to do is just kind of just bring yourself, like, just say you're sorry. Just humble yourself and just say, I am sorry. I should not have taken you there. You both should not have taken you there as far as I'm concerned. But you were kind of picking at her.
And I mean, I'm sure
for
you've
a
been...
big bit and all this stuff. Like, and then just the way she got upset about that whole... It's like she has these traumas from, you know, and she's talked about it, the pain growing up and all this stuff. But, you know, you did have a village. Like Mary was saying, you did have a village. Jacqueline and her mom to take care of you.
Yeah.
You know? But I find the whole Mia and Wendy thing, I feel like, I mean, they both are women, you know, who have done some incredible things. I mean, she was a stripper and now she's, you know, married a rich man, but she did something with the man's money. You know, got some chiropractor. What I mean, look, kudos to you. Really, I mean, kudos to you. There's no point in going marrying
But if
man.
she was not out of the strip club,
I'm happy she's out of the strip club.
No, I'm saying if she never was in the strip club.
I don't know why people will say that. Like, why would people say that? It's just this is the problem I got with some of these shows. Stop lying on people. Please let me know if this woman was a stripper, because it was insinuated that she was a stripper. Or is Candace just being messy
and calling her a stripper in a hole?
Can't take a strip.
A whole out the strip club.
Did she just work in the strip club? Maybe as one of those bottle women or something.
I had a couple of friends that called she were doing bottle girl services.
Oh, Lord of mercy, girl. I don't know. I do not know.
I don't know. I just
stop insinuating stuff. I don't like when women like insinuate stuff about each other, especially really mean things. So things that are not true. If the woman wasn't a stripper, like, don't insinuate that she was.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of see a space where Wendy and Mia like become friends. Kind of. I mean, it will be nice.
No, it will not be nice. No. Mia is not on her
Mia
level.
has
Mia
issues.
is a vindictive woman. Wendy is highly blessed and highly favored, living her best life with a man who loves her. She probably will kind of get
jealous and all that.
Yes, Mia has so much jealousy in her.
And it's like
ridiculous.
Wendy said, if
Wendy
you
needs to stay the hell away from her. Stay away from her. You are a child of God. I don't know what child she come from. Like what Wendy said. Wendy was like, you know, you don't know nothing about friendship. You can't keep your 30-year friendship alive. I know.
Oh, and she was just like, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. And Jacqueline, you know, usually Jacqueline would come to her. She let her hang. She was sitting right there. She like, said, as if to say, thank God somebody said it.
Yeah. Yeah, she drank her coffee.
And Wendy was so silly. When she was like,
but Wendy, she knows how to.
She's like, she is just like so about my life.
I know. She's such a hater. Wendy needs to stay far away from that thing. Yeah, needs to stay far away from her.
She might only get close just to find some stuff out.
Yeah, no.
And then go and change the story and
Yeah, that woman
she does have way too much to lose. Yeah. Probably stay in your lane, Wendy.
I know.
Stay in your lane. I am happy when what was it? Ashley and Candace, and Ashley was like, "Okay, we'll just leave this to live." No, baby, let it die.
Let it die.
Let it die.
Yeah.
And start afresh.
I thought the way Candace responded. You know, I think she has grown. I told y'all I do not like Candace. She's a horrible person. But I'm going to retract my statement.
I'm not picking my nose. For a woman, I was like this, and I said, "Wait a minute." There was a show, Seinfeld, and he was in a cab, and his girlfriend was in another cab, and he was like this with his nose, and she seen him from this angle, thought he was picking his nose, and she broke up with him for that. So I was like this, rubbing the top of my nose, and then I went, "Wait a minute." Okay, I'm not picking my nose, y'all. Okay.
As I was saying. But no, I thought the way Candace not clapped back, but the way she responded to Ashley was very beautiful. Yes. That's what I would like to see more of these ladies doing. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't wish that person well, at least fake it. Yeah. I thought it was very nice because Candace was like, I think that you had a lot of toxic elements in your own relationship. Right. And because of that, you are coming from this place that, I need to know who talking to my man, this and third. Right. Where I don't need to know that because I trust my man. I love my man. I know who my man is. Exactly. So I wish for you to have that. I wish for you to have a relationship where you don't have to look over your shoulder. Absolutely. And Ashley just looked dumb. Yeah. I thought it was quite, I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was beautiful.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that Ashley, even though it would have been hard to listen to,
she listened.
She listened. She was totally red, but she listened.
She took it in.
She took it in. And that's one thing I like about Ashley. She is open to criticism. She's open to growing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I really did appreciate that. You know what I wish? I wish one day, like with, in Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Yeah.
That, this whole thing with Mel trying to find out stuff about Marceau.
Mm-hmm.
It will be wonderful if Tisha can say that to her. I know your relationship was toxic. And I wish one day you get to that space that
you're at peace and you let that
you
go.
have such a wonderful relationship because you deserve that.
Yeah.
That you will know what that feels like.
Yeah.
And you will understand. Like, you don't have to always be like this, checking for a man to see if he's cheating. Because your man did not give you any cause to be checking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And then you get rid of this belief that all men cheat, because it's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true.
Mel said that before. Yeah, it's not true.
Yeah.
All men do not cheat. They really don't. Like, real men, they don't cheat.
She's probably thinking this is my high school sweetheart. Apparently he had proposed to her on her graduation and all that. Mm. So I think all of that could really be heartbreaking.
Martell has been cheating on Mel. Let me tell you, that man been cheating on Mel since they were in high school. Whenever he met her, he never stopped. That's just who he is. This man don't look like. I mean, now he seems to have grown quite a bit. Maybe now with Cherie, he will be in this space of, I'm not doing this anymore.
I doubt it, because the thing is, I don't think he's really into that woman like that. But it's something to take his mind off of everything else that's going on.
I don't think he's into her
and
like
I don't think, and the reason why I say that they're not a good match is because I do believe Cherie is not in a very good place in her life. She just left a 10 or 15-year relationship with a convict who was in jail, and then you go with Martell. Charisse has not been known to take good relationships.
She had a very abusive husband.
And she was actually considering getting back with him. So I don't know if she's really in the best place to be finding a person.
I think she's going to be way too clingy for him. Martell really needs a woman who's really doing her own thing.
For real.
He doesn't really need someone who's clinging to him. He has too many other responsibilities that he takes quite seriously with his business and his children, for you to be in his life and be clinging so much.
Yeah.
And I feel as though even though Cherie is busy, she should be, which she is, but she really should be, and stop clinging to these men. And stop being out here telling the world that, hey, I got me a man.
Please stop, honey.
Let him be the one to say he's with you.
Yes, and until a man puts a ring on your finger and has shown you that you have nothing to worry about in life, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
But yeah, I really like that. I really like the way Candace handled it.
Yeah.
And, it will be nice, them coming together. Because they're just both, when you see both of them together, they're both slim and kind of petite. They're so cute together.
Yeah,
I mean, in
a
girlfriend way. Yeah. Exactly.
And also,
and they're both busybodies.
And then you also,
they could be kind of messy too.
But I think they'll like,
have a lot of laughs with each other.
They would have been so cute together. But also, we wanted to talk about something. Remember when I think it was at Monique's baby shower. At Monique's baby shower, when Ashley was talking about
her miscarriage, right?
Red flag. Yes, I do know it was a rainbow baby shower because they had a miscarriage and now they are having their rainbow baby.
Right.
You really should not talk about a pregnant woman. You should not talk about your miscarriage when a woman is fully pregnant and is about to give birth. No. Because you even said you saw seen women lose their child at 8 months.
Oh yeah.
So it's always a possibility.
OB-GYN clinic, like. Yeah. There's always a chance. So don't come. And I told you about my experience. Yeah. I had a miscarriage before I got pregnant with Mary here.
That was the rainbow baby.
And I know.
I just realized I was the rainbow child.
Yeah, and then, so here I am. And this lady comes, she was in my house, unfortunately, and she's telling me all about how she had this little miscarriage, how there was blood everywhere, and she, for some reason, thought
went into detail.
And of course, she didn't know that I had one. And she goes into this detail. I'm sitting down there with my 6 months pregnant belly, like just.
But she told you, and be careful. But why would you say that?
I have no idea.
Like,
why
be careful
because
that baby could.
Because I am actually pregnant. I don't want to hear about you. I sympathize because I actually had just gone through it. However, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
While I'm having a baby shower, it's just timing of things.
Yeah.
It's timing of things. It's like someone going to go visit someone. They just had the baby. The baby has come out. They're holding the baby, and they go there. They start crying because their child died a month ago. Like, don't come visit me. I love you. You're my friend. But don't come visit me and start crying as I'm holding this life and you talking. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, it's
just timing of things. Classless. Like, and I understand you're having pain. And did you see how that man's hand was? His hand was like a fist. Her husband. Oh, he was so toxic. His hand was like in a fist, and she was there trying to rub his hand. I was just like, oh.
Well, God. I mean, because Michael did not want any children. Personally, I do think
that.
Yeah, I remember
he used to.
He said he wanted no children at all, but
did.
She was really hell bent. Like, I want to have children. I want to have children.
Yeah. And I don't know if he already had kids.
Yeah. So I mean, that was the whole issue. But also, I feel like the reason why was it Candace was like, well, I don't really know if this is real or not. Just let's get real close to the camera. Ashley, we know that you were a waitress in Michael's facility. You have come up quite a bit. You're in cenotes. You're going to yoga classes. You're traveling.
You go, girl. Okay. I have no problems with your hustle.
Okay, look.
Okay.
You got.
Okay.
Listen, you got 2 bags, which equaled the children. I'm sure he was mad. I'm sure he was not really that connected because I don't think that man liked you. And I think he knew why you were really there.
10 years. He had this prenup. You had to be with him with 10 years or whatever. I remember that prenup.
She stayed for a month after that.
Yeah, you go, girl. After all that stuff you had to go through with that nasty man. Nasty man.
I mean,
nasty man.
I think that's why
he disgraced you many a occasion, and he didn't even give a damn. Remember when he was telling her? No, remember how he was telling her about some hotel he happened to go with this one? It was like he was trying to let her leave him before he reached the time when you got to pay out that money. And you saw Ashley was like this. You all went to the hotel, and what? He thought that she was gonna bring up? No, honey. I have worked too damn hard, done some things that turned my stomach with your trifling old behind. Guess what? I will stay.
And I'm going to pop out 2 kids, and I'm going to stay here up until the prenup is over.
That's when, Ashley, you go see your shaman.
You see her?
You tell him to put that smoke on you, girl. Yes, help me to stay. Smoke me up good, shaman. My ass going to sit here in this marriage until the time comes for me to get my money.
And listen, okay, so that's why I feel like Candace said what she said. I feel like all of us kind of knew what was going on. Mm-hmm. Listen, you were in poverty. I'm not knocking the hustle. I probably would have done. Well, I don't think I would have done the same thing.
We don't.
But I definitely would. I would be getting with a man who has more money than me for sure. For sure.
Just because you don't want some.
Who wants to be in poverty when you're trying to start a family? Where they do that at? So I'm not knocking it at all, Ashley. But that's why she said what she said. It wasn't because she didn't like you. It just she could tell why you were there, and we damn sure know why Michael was there. If he was going to have you, he was going to use you up as much as he could, and then take you through the ringer.
Messy. There was no need for you to say all that. There are no tears that you tell yourself. Candace, you're just messy. That's why sometimes I can't work with Candace, and sometimes I cannot work with Ashley because she also can be messy.
I know, but that's what it was.
Charisse,
so
really
Ashley, let it go.
I understand, Charisse, that you told your truth.
And Ashley, please stop acting like you love Michael. Yeah, Charisse looked so bitter and haggard with her fucked up eyelashes, and then just looking so bad, wearing the leggings. She's fake as fuck. As you're there wearing leggings, she's there in her little shorts, her little tank top swimsuit with her little jean jacket, her hair to the side, and you there looking like you just left your children's soccer game. Yeah. I mean,
Karen did not take that bait. She just like she passed her on that beach.
And what's saying is like she just looked at her with such like envy. Like if you guys just look at Charisse through this thing and then you look at Karen, you can see this woman is haggard and bitter.
I mean, quite bitter. She has it in for. You said all these mean things about Karen, and how you come gaslight her,
talking about her defamation of character. Girl, bye. These people.
This woman is married. You try to call her a hoe. Then she was with the blonde, blue eyes and all kinds of stuff. And then she was with this other young guy. All kinds of things. Having sex with married men. You told her all that stuff. Defamation of character, girl, bye. You said she was in rehab, and so this woman was on drugs. And friends had to go pick her up. You said all of this stuff, and the next day you upset? Still? I don't know. Some people
the
are
elevator,
not wrapped.
Listen, the elevator don't even go to the goddamn garage. It don't even hit the lobby. It just stays in the garage. So I mean, but
look, the person sits in the garage thinking there's a hell elevator, not knowing there's none. He got to take the stairs. You know, let me tell you a very sorry. We went to go to a hotel one day, right? And so I was like, yeah, okay. Then I just remembered. I was like, let me just ask them if they have an elevator because it's hard for me to go up steps. And they're like, oh no, we don't, but we have the steps. And I'm telling you, these Africans, they don't play. You will see a man with a huge tummy. If you were saying it.
I know our Delali.
And then when he went up, actually his tummy's not that big. But he goes up these steps, like about what, six flights, and you're there like struggling.
I'm like, my God.
And he's just like, they are strong.
Yeah.
Do not shoot. They are strong. I was like, no elevator, and so I had to keep on calling hotels, and most of them did not have an elevator.
I mean, it's very common. The people they are fit here.
They're fit. They'll take all their suitcases, all that stuff, put that mess on their head, and they will walk up them flights of steps. If they could run, they'll run up.
If you see men at the beach and they're working out, it's not because they want to show off. That's just their daily routine.
They don't play.
Like, they don't play at all. And I'm like, I need to get myself a trainer because I'm trying to get things toned and tight, honey.
They're strong. And the women out here, their waistlines are snatched. But like, what are you all doing? They be tying their stomach with them cotton fabric.
I have to get cotton this weekend because listen, for my 25th birthday, honey, I want my abs to be caved in, honey. I want it flat. So I mean,
and we're gonna try to do the natural way, Mia. That's what you need to do. Stop doing that Botox.
And that surgery.
The Botox is
You're
messing
looking
up your
haggard.
face. You don't even look like the woman you look like when you were a girl. You know what I'm saying? Jacqueline still looks the same. I was like, who is that? Mia? What? You look totally. It's like remember Little Kim?
Oh, Lil' Kim just effed herself up.
She was such a beautiful girl, and then all these. You gonna have to stop doing all these surgeries. It's not worth it. You guys are already beautiful, man. But anyway, where else? What else were we on?
I think that was it. Yes, you all. But it is Mary
and Amma.
You bet you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, you guys, and let us know what you think of this degeneracy.
I know.
Do you think Charisse is envious of Karen?
Yes. And if you guys want to leave any love donations, check our Zelle down below. And thank you for anyone who continues to contribute to our channel
and gives us ideas for content and all of that.
And we are getting through our emails and answering the questions and stuff that you want us to do. We are going slowly but surely. I have started helping Mary because she has been the one doing all of this. But I'm feeling a little better and I'm beginning to assist with the comments. So just be patient. I will get to your emails and your comments.
Yes, and if you guys want to support in another way, you guys can follow our channels, which are linked on our actual community, the page, our homepage of our channel. So yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.